What's up? This is the Sad Clown with another Rome 2 online battle. Now this is the last battle in this series with my opponent, and I will say I really haven't played a good Rome 2 battle, as in good as in me playing well. I don't know, I just haven't been focused, I guess. I have no idea. Maybe it's just the lack of giving a shit in the game.
In service of the people. Riders, move out.
But I have been performing very poorly in Rome Total War. I will say that patch 9 got me back into the game quite a bit, but there's still a lot of work to be done. There's no way around it. There really isn't.
From riders at the double.
A lot of work left to be done.
Ride out. In service of the people.
Okay, real quick, let's go over my build. I got 1 foot companion, and then 4 thorax pikemen. I think 2 javelin men, 3 of these thorax swordsmen. Let's see, 1 companion cav, 2 aspis companion cav, and 1 sarissa cav. My opponent, who is the same as the last 2 battles I've uploaded, he has, I think, 2 light horse, 1 noble horse, 2 savage dogs, I believe, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, wait, yeah, 6 of these naked warriors, 1 Celtic scorpion, and 4 chosen spearmen. I'm a little drunk right now. Fantastic. That's going to make this commentary 10 times better. I will say that right now I am running at 95 frames per second. Now real quick, I adjusted my lines a little bit. Let's go over this, because this is kind of an important part of the battle. I thinned out 3 of these pike units. Foot companion, stop texting me right now, you fucking douchebags. And 2 thorax pikemen. Now my idea is, he's got more infantry than me. I need to stop him from completely outflanking my outflanking my pike. So I'm gonna put 3 pike units up front, and then I'm gonna cover that with 2 pike units on the side, and these thorax swordsmen as backup.
Follow me! Happy to serve the people.
Now, obviously, he has a skirmish advantage because I know for a fact that that's not going to spend, that's not all his money that I can see right now. He's got at least 2 other units. I'm guessing they're going to be the longbowmen, because they do have a hidden ability even when in the desert, apparently. Because fuck logic. Okay, I'm still readjusting my lines, blah 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 blah. I could probably hit fast forward on this shit, gonna be honest. I will say that my FPS is dropping from 90 to about 40. This game is still not optimized, which is fucking annoying, I might add. It's ridiculous. There's no reason.
Riders and the double. For Macedon. For the gods of Olympus.
Alright, when I rewatched this battle earlier, it was a little bit corrupt, but I did have a mod on at the time, so I'm hoping that was the reason it was corrupt. We'll see, because I did think replays were fixed. It was perfectly fine when I watched these battles before. The last 2 battles played exactly how it did in real time. This one I'm not so sure. Now I did activate my javelins. I was going to fire at these chosen spearmen at first, but I'm going to refocus on these naked warriors just because they have low armor, low health, and they're a perfect target for these javelin men. He realizes that, he's going to start to move them back. Now, here's going to be an important part. At this point, I do have a giant cav advantage, but I'm scared to activate my cavalry around them because I'm really afraid of these savage dogs. They absolutely rip through horse units. They're great at chasing away cav.
Take aim! Fire!
He solves that problem for me by attacking with the savage dogs, and he goes after javelin men, which are one of my cheaper units and not a huge part of my army. I don't care if these guys die. My main, honestly, the money where I spent the, what is this, Narni, Talons, I don't give two shits. I spent it on these Aspis companions and my companion cav. I'm gonna charge the back of these light horse with my Sarissa. My Sarissa will lose eventually, but that's not the point. I can take his infantry if he charges up front, which is what I'm hoping for. I'm gonna charge the side of these guys. I gotta trample off late. I will say it was late. Luckily it was to the sides, and I'm gonna do some pretty good damage to these nobles. Not great. Now I'm going to start this infantry engagement. This will go my way as long as I keep these guys in front of my pikes. And luckily, look where they go. Now up close, I will say Rome 2 is the best looking Total War game. But when I look up here, it's not. And I'm not the first person to say this. I actually got this. Zaript actually got me to think about this, and he's right. The animations up close are beautiful. They're great, except for the naked swordsman. I could do without the nudity, but whatever. Besides that, the game does look good up close. When you zoom out, you can see the wrinkles, and they are not attractive. So obviously, I'm absolutely ripping through his infantry. I basically won that front. Cav fight, not going great for me, which would be a problem if well, I take that back. My Aspis do a great job. Here I am charging a Scorpion. It's going to take care of that. And now I see these Gallic Hunters, which I thought were there to begin with. Now they're Gallic Hunters, Longbowmen is what they were in Rome 1, I believe. I'm sorry, I'm thinking about Rome 1. It's just a superior game, so when I think Total War, I think Rome 1. My bad. So as you can see, the replay is corrupt. And I was afraid that was the case. The battle did last a little bit longer than this. His infantry units ended up, a couple of them ended up coming back. This is, again, unfortunate. I thought replays were fixed. Maybe just because this was after one of the hot fixes. I have no idea. But it's not what I wanted to see. I was afraid of this. But I actually ended up winning this battle a little bit easier than I won the actual battle, which I find a little bit funny. I'm gonna fast forward because there's no point marking this. I obviously won. Anyway, good game to my opponent. I played him, like I said, 3 times, and I enjoyed every battle. The first one, he really did beat the living crap out of me. I feel like I came back pretty well this, following 2. There we go. Let's take a look at the unit kills, because I think this is one of the more important parts of Total War builds. And I am not the best at picking builds. I am not the best at micro. I will never claim to be. But I think it is important for you to watch as many multiplayer videos as you can to get a good sense of what works and what doesn't. Now, my Thorax swordsman, not swordsman, Jesus tits. My Thorax pikemen did a great job. Pikemen are valuable from the front. I do believe the pikemen are a good unit to bring in certain cases. It all depends on what your opponent has. Now, these Thorax pikemen did good against Chosen Swordsmen. They're cheap. They're like the unit price. They're not a huge difference. Like if my opponent was to bring Rome, let's say, and he brought Praetorian Guard, he would absolutely rip through my Thorax pikemen, no question. He would take some losses, yes, but he would completely destroy them. You need to, if you bring pikemen, which, you know what, I don't always suggest, especially if you're new to Total War, or if you're new to Rome 2, just because they limit your mobility. They're scary from the front most of the time, but as soon as you can figure out how to combat that, it's an easy win. The mobility is terrible. And I might upload a couple of videos, maybe if they're not corrupt, showing that. As always, sub, comment, like, dislike, tell me I suck, whatever. Just do something in the comment section. Dislike it, like I said, I don't care. Just tell me how I can improve, what you think. Tell me what you're thinking. That's the whole point of this channel. I'm not great at Total War multiplayer. That's not the point of my channel. My point of this channel is to maybe teach some new Total War players, and just for veterans of Total War multiplayer, maybe enjoy some commentary from someone who's average. I don't know, that's about it. Till next time, this is Sad Clown signing off. I may be providing some more drunk commentary in the near future, which I think is the best kind. Peace out.